J. Kelly has all the makings of a great film, but for me, it didn't equal the sum of its parts. Hey, I'm Mike. I studied film, I work in TV, and if you love movies as much as I do, hit that subscribe button and get notified when new content's posted. J. Kelly is the new Noah Baumbach film. Baumbach hit the scene with his 1995 film Kicking and Screaming and followed up with Mr. Jealousy. But it was his 2005 film The Squid and the Whale that earned him his nomination for Best Original Screenplay. Also notable, Baumbach co-wrote the smash hit Barbie with his wife Greta Gerwig. The trailer for his newest film, J. Kelly, is the stuff you want trailers to be. Star-studded, moving, surprising. It stars George Clooney loosely playing himself, an accomplished actor, reflecting on his life and the real human moments he's missed out on because of the demands of his high-profile career. The film deals with the very real price of fame. For example, Jay can't pump his own gas or even ride a train with regular people without being mobbed by fans. Specifically, it dives into what that fame does to a man and his family and his personal relationships. Adam Sandler delivers a career-defining performance, in my opinion, as J. Kelly's manager. Sandler's been guilty of playing versions of himself in previous films, even when he's doing dramatic roles. He's like serious Adam Sandler, like in Punch Drunk Love or Spanglish. But something about his performance in J. Kelly surprised me. There's a vulnerability to his character. We see him trying to hold his family together while traveling on this fool's errand with his client. He's reading his son books over FaceTime and getting involved in minor medical crises happening half a world away. I traveled a lot for work when my kids were young, and I felt a very real connection to those scenes. Rounding out the cast is Laura Dern, who plays one of Kelly's entourage, and Billy Crudup as an old college acting friend of Kelly's. The subplot with Crudup is great. This film had all the hallmarks of a Best Picture nominee. The cinematography is stunning, but I have to put an asterisk on that statement. Much of the film takes place in Tuscany? Bro, I could make Tuscany look good on my iPhone. I'm kidding. It was lensed by cinematographer Linus Sandgren. Yeah, I said lensed. Sandgren is an accomplished DP, having shot films such as Saltburn, Don't Look Up, and La La Land. I literally just went to his IMDb page and cherry-picked a few of the many films he's worked on. He's a talented cinematographer. J. Kelly makes use of the shallow depth of field, or the bokeh, that we recognize from Oscar clips and deeply emotional films that take place in beautiful locales. I'm really not making fun. J. Kelly's beautifully shot. I just can't stay serious about J. Kelly. Maybe that's because with all of this cinematic firepower, J. Kelly just didn't do it for me. And that's because it's hard to feel sympathy for a character whose dreams have come true. If there was indeed a price to pay for fame, like a troubled relationship with his family and a one-way relationship with his staff, most people would be okay with that. Most people would be okay with that because of the gobs of money that comes along with it. Truth be told, his relationship with his family and friends really isn't that bad. I mean, J. Kelly might just be a little self-centered because he's gotten everything he's wanted for his entire life. Shit, I might be a little self-centered if I got everything I wanted my entire life. It's the yearning that keeps us humble. But nobody wants to watch a film about a self-centered asshole unless that self-centered asshole redeems himself in some way, like Ebenezer Scrooge. In A Christmas Carol, we feel bad for Scrooge. He has no one. He's pushed everyone away. Sure, he might be rich, but he's miserly. He doesn't even enjoy the money he's made himself. When Scrooge finally sees the error of his ways, it makes the realization so much sweeter. He gives to charity and rights the wrongs he's committed over his lifetime, vowing to change his ways. J. Kelly's living a pretty good life. His kids are living a pretty good life. Hell, his manager and publicists are living pretty good lives. They all fly a private jet to Paris and then take the train to Tuscany. But Mike, he rides coach. Boo-hoo. Yeah, he rides coach through rural France and Italy. Cry me a river. No spoilers, but there's even a scene where the train has to make an unscheduled stop, and there is a perfect little stone cemetery in the middle of nowhere. God, every frame of this film is a freaking postcard. My biggest barometer for a successful film is, did the main character change? Did the main character learn anything? Unfortunately, by the end of J. Kelly, I can't say he did. Oh, he might have recognized he has a problem, but I would argue J. Kelly pulls a stunt like this whenever he has a week or two between films and he expects his family and friends to be there doting on him. And they're not. Once he's back to work on the next one, he forgets all about the family and friends outside of that bubble he's created for himself. I always ask myself, why are we watching this character now? Movies are about the most crucial moment in a character's life, and J. Kelly just isn't that. Anyway, those are my thoughts on J. Kelly. I'd love to read your thoughts in the comments below. If you like this content, please interact with this video. I'd sure appreciate it. As always, film is about community. I'm Mike, and I love movies.